My name is Harry Jacobs, and I am the North of 60 Gamer. Welcome to the North of 60 Gaming. And today we're going to take a look at Pulp Invasion. This should keep us warm up here in Yellowknife. It is a balmy minus 35 degrees Celsius, but that is a little warmer than has been the last couple of days at minus 40 and minus 48. We did have a trouble with my furnace yesterday, and it gelled, and it got quite cool in the house until we were able to take care of that. But that's not what we're here to discuss. We're here to discuss the golden age of pulp science fiction. For those of us who remember the pulp science fiction magazine like Analog Science Fiction, which is still currently publishing, there was a very distinct art style and writing style that the authors and artists brought to the magazines. I myself had a subscription to fantasy and science fiction and was always excited to get that next issue. In this game, the story and art are from the glory days of those pulps. You play as a free captain of the Rim. You roam the far reaches of space as a trader and mercenary. Secretly, though, you are an agent of the Intergalactic Council to explore planets infiltrated by the three alien races known as the Cosmic Hegemony, who plan to invade the peaceful worlds of the Intergalactic Alliance. As you engage an encounter, you must find all the world-shattering superweapons using your combat skills, diplomacy, and super science, and stop them before it's too late. This is a solo game, but does come with a two-player PvP option that comes with the X1 expansion that was available in the Kickstarter. The game itself uses a bag building mechanic to add and remove cubes from a bag that are used in various encounters, either helping you win or avoiding them. Cards are played to explore various sectors of space, and 5 custom dice are used for combat situations. And now we're ready to unbox our game and look at those components, and I'll give you what I think of them, and we'll go over a few of the what we see. So here we are. We're looking at the Pulp Invasion box. It's quite small. To give you an idea, there's my iPad. It's smaller than my iPad in terms of the box size. The game itself is from Todd Sanders, from Albin VR Studio Games Plus. Thrilling Tales of an Adventure. Game takes 20 to 30 minutes, is a solo game, and it's 12 plus. If we look at the back, which we certainly can, you can see the Pulp Fiction art. The only thing I can say about this is, being an older player, I can barely read that. And I'm not even going to attempt to read it. But it is a small box game. Unfortunately, as an older guy, oh well. So let's see what's in the box. This is always the fun part. Let's take this shrink off and explore a little bit. Now, this is not a run through. This is just an unboxing. So we'll just throw that over. Let's open the box if we can. Don't you love this? Oh. When you have to wrestle with the box. Oh, here we are. So we have a card deck. They don't look like standard cards. I'm not quite sure what size they are, but I'm betting they're European. Or hopefully I have sleeves for them. I am a compulsive sleever. We have 5 dice. We should actually have 6. There should be a green dice somewhere. Huh, that's interesting. We'll have to take a look. Could be missing a component. Let's take a look. Oh no. Red, blue, orange, gray. Yeah, we've got all the dice we need. I was playing a little earlier on the Tabletopia, so the components may not be the same as what I saw on Tabletopia, which was probably done before the Kickstarter. So we got a nice laid out rulebook. Small. I took a look at Tabletopia. The rules are quite easy. They're well laid out. I was able to play the game without having to look at a video, even though I did look at a video. The dice are quite nice. You can see them. They're unique. Let's see if we can get that a little bit better. Each dice has a print on the side. Kind of nice. They're not a 1 to 6. We have a little bag for the bag builder. Well, it's always good to have a bag for bag builders. It's amazing how many games come and they say, put something in a cup. Well, you know, for the cost of 10 cents, throw in something. There is a number of cubes. Here we are. There are 76 cubes of different colors. Red being war, I believe. Yellow being the super weapons. So this is a bag builder. You're going to put a certain amount of these into the bag through the play, and then you're going to take them back out again through the play. Well, that's interesting. So in the game itself on Tabletopia, it showed a different components as opposed to what they look like they've done here, which is just put it at the bottom of a box. Not sure how I feel about that. It almost feels like that cheaps it out a bit. But it is what it is. I suppose I could go online and see if I can find a sheet, print it off, and laminate it. But I think if you're looking for a small print game, I don't think you want to complicate it too much, maybe. That's just my take on it. So we'll put some of this back. Let's open up the cards, take a quick look at some of the art, because that is the main reason that it attracted me to the game itself. Oops, excuse me. Oh, my thumb is hurting a little bit today. A little bit of maybe arthritis. It happens. Hey, more saran. Okay, so here, help. So here's what we saw in the box. Dice are for the dice. There are the decks here. You would put these two cards together. Kind of reminds me of Tiny Epic a little bit. I think these could have been just bigger. I might just use the box because hard to see. Now, it is a small foot, as I said, it is a small footprint game, but it is hard to see these. Okay, let's put them in the box. Now let's take a look at some of these cards. There's a number of different kinds of cards here. We've got our hegemony alien leaders. Nice. We have our various captains, so we can play with different captains. We've got planets that we can explore. That's what I think we're looking at here. And then all the different encounter cards. I really, really love the art. Let's just flip through some of the art here. Now, I won't even try to read these to you at this point because I can barely read them. Ooh, a little guy that kind of looks like the Phantom. So you can see a real 50s flair, like Forbidden Planet. Anybody, if you've seen Forbidden Planet, you know, there you are. Like, there you go. Like, very 50s, Pulp Fiction, B movies. You can almost visualize this, and I think it tells this a story. I'm very excited to actually give this a try eventually. But that is what's in the box. Now, component-wise, wooden cubes are wooden cubes. The dice are nice. I think the cards... I think the cards could be better. I think that they're a little bit on the side. They kind of got a nice finish. You can see the back. That's a beautiful artwork. But I think I would have liked to have seen maybe a little thicker card in terms of quality. Not a big deal because I am going to sleeve them, so that's going to give them some stability. But I do like thicker cards. The finish is okay. It's a little slick, so it doesn't have like a linen finish. Not as good as I prefer, but again, You know, it's not an expensive game. It's a solo effort. I would travel with it. I've played it on Tabletopia, so I know it's a decent little game. You're not going to win. Kind of reminds me of Arkham Horror Noir. If you've never played that, another great game that is very, very similar. Not quite the same mechanics, but a very similar type of game. But that's all I'm going to say about this. So I hope you enjoyed my unboxing. I will do a playthrough. There aren't a lot of playthroughs out there, only a couple, so I'm going to do a playthrough. So look for that in the next week or so. For now, my name is Harry Jacobs. I am the North of 60 Gamer for the North of 60 Gaming channel. Stay warm if you're in a winter climate. Enjoy it if you're in a hot climate. And I'm going to go back and put this up. Thanks very much.